Make sure cameras are on. You have, please turn your phones on to do not disturb. You have a pen and paper to start taking notes for today's training. And I would like for us to get started, but let's get settled in. Everybody, cameras on, please. And let's put a 7 in the chat for everybody that is in this training today. So before we get started, I would like to introduce myself. I'm a 20-year-old from Chicago. I moved to Chicago from the Philippines when I was 12. And as a 20-year-old, I really didn't see myself being an entrepreneur, correct? I'm an introvert. Let's just say that. And I met somebody who introduced me to multiple sources of income. Let's just say that. This is my second company coming into, and I'm grateful to be in B and earning a certain amount of money and maybe more in the future, hoping for more in the future. So for me, B is not just a company, it's not just a community. I'm trying to build a family, and that's thanks to the help of Justin, Mentor Angel, Mentor Theron, Mentor Jen. So first, I'd like to welcome Mr. Spike all the way from the Philippines. He is a business owner. Not only a business owner, but he is disconnect ba ako? Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I'm sorry. I feel like I got disconnected. Okay. Because everybody started to freeze on my end. So I was like, did I get disconnected? So anyways, I'm just gonna reintroduce Mr. Spike all the way from the Philippines. Our business owner, not only a business owner, but also a dad. And he is one of our newest rubies, all the way from the Philippines. Everybody put a number 7 in the chat for Mr. Spike.
Yeah. All right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you guys hear me? Is it clear? All right. Thank you so much. Hello, guys. I'm Sean Spike Salvosa. I'm a traditional businessman all the way from the Philippines. I'm a father of 3, and I own S5S Auto Hub. It's an automotive shop here in the Philippines and a trading goods company here in the Philippines. So I trade different products coming from other countries like kitchen equipments, military equipments, and to be honest, I don't have any experience of affiliate marketing. I used to be allergic to the system, but now I'm on rank number 11 top enroller worldwide for the first cycle of 2024. I entered B because of the tools that make it less stressful for me as a businessman. Before, I want to learn forex, I want to learn stocks, and then when I learned with our mentor Teron, Angel, and Jen that they are coming to the Philippines, so I asked my partner Mishan to introduce me to them because I want to meet them personally, and I really want to use the products, and I really want to start my forex and my stocks journey because for the past pandemic I was doing digital currency trading, and During that pandemic, all businesses worldwide had a great impact. It was all locked down, so we were all closed. And during that time, digital currency trading was the one who saved me and my business. Can you still hear me? It's freezing. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. I entered B because of the tools, but this can even generate more than my traditional business. That's why I'm always excited to share in my Facebook stories, in my social media. People came to me, I don't chase, I just attract them. All I do is just post and share, and people like to watch the results of my personal trades, the results of my team. So when they see consistency and results, they eventually want to join you. B has now become my second business. On my first and second month, I have focused really on trading and affiliate on the side. I was surprised on the first month we went Sapphire, and Sapphire again on our second month. I learned to not make excuses, just better choices. If we did that with the same effort, what more if we create a system for it and treat it as our own business, because it's really life changing. It not only changed ours, but also the people we brought in. I know for myself that I've helped a lot of my friends with the trading profits and the affiliate side profits. If you are working that you really care about the business, you don't have to be pushed because the vision pulls you. So this first month of the year, my third month in B, I challenged myself to finish my first 90 days with new achievement. I challenged to excel in the affiliate side, not just by trading. During the month of December, I know for myself that I already excelled with my trading profits and my trading journey. But this 2024, I decided to focus more on the affiliate side. I challenged myself, and then I told myself that I should not be Sapphire again on my third month, but to be promoted to the next rank, Ruby. And then I should lift also my teammates hit their target ranks, and we did. My teammates were promoted to consultants and sapphires. I step up and I organize our team. Every day I message people in my list. Every day I update my list of contacts. I did not stop making a follow-up even to the persons who rejected me during my first month, way back November 2023. And now, the people who rejected me during November and December 2023 are with me and signed up this January 2024. I did one-on-one presentations to my VIP friends. I've been doing in-depth PGP for our team 2 to 3 times a week. And that in-depth PGP is 2 hours presentation for my team. My mentors know that. I'm trying to break my record to have that in-depth PGP to 1 hour, but still I can't do that. My fastest PGP is 1.5 hours. Since I want to be transparent to all my guests, I pull up and share all my accounts and answer all the questions in their mind. So that after the PGP, all we have to do is just make a follow-up call, closing call, and then sign up, and then the next is onboarding. So what I can say is, just don't stop. If you get rejected and denied, just go to the next customer, get back again to the list of the persons who rejected you. And now, I'm so grateful to the mentors. If there's one essential element in leadership and life, it's gratitude. Do what you can to show appreciation. Be grateful and say thank you. for the guidance and motivation. I never saw myself speaking like this or reading books, but I've grown so much, and thanks to them, Coach Angel, Coach Jen, Coach Teron, and most especially to my queen, Miss Shan, for the unending support to me and to our team. Our team, on my left side, Rico Barrera from the Philippines, Lauren D, Mr. D. To my right team, Mr. Ray Alvin Jimenez from Canada, LR from New Zealand, and Ryan from Belgium. B is transformational. The products, the system, the community, and the results. To my fellow Sky team, I'll leave you with these words. Adapt. Stay consistent. Go long term. Commitment is key. Instead of saying I'll try, you say I commit. I'll do my very best. I'll do whatever it takes. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to all of us. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Mr. Spike, all the way from the Philippines. Again, that was very amazing. Everybody's putting a 7 out there. Very inspired by you. Me as well. So for everybody who needs interpretation, it's available down on the bottom. Just click it for translation from Spanish to from English to Spanish, please. So now I'm very nervous to introduce this guy to everybody because he's the man who inspires me to keep pushing forward to every day. I message this guy every day and it's nonstop. Help me, help me, help me, help me. But I know this man has been very busy for the past week, and I'm very, 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 very proud to introduce this man to everybody here, to over 100 people. 200 here in this training today. I hope you guys got inspired by Mr. Spike. Of course, I did. Everybody should be. And let's go for this next cycle to be Ruby. So before I introduce him, I want to just say this man has only been here for 4 months. And if I didn't join him 4 months ago, I don't think I wouldn't be where I am now, right? A lot of people in his team are very inspired. Every month, there's new consultants, new sapphires, new rubies. Even, let's say, in a month or two, there's a diamond that's gonna pop up there. And maybe 5 to whatever numbers that are there, he creates them all. And he doesn't stop, rain or shine, sun or nighttime, he does not stop. So I would like to welcome Mr. Justin, our newest diamond, very hard worker. Met him, and this man was what? From rock bottom to all the way to the top, from our old company, has been helping me for almost a year now this March. And I'm very inspired by him. So let's welcome our newest diamond for 2024, starting 2024 strong, Mr. Justin Macalinaw.
What's up, everyone? What's up, Sky Team? Nosotros que somos. What's up? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? So anyway, good morning, everyone. It's nice to wake up as a diamond. Ooh, that was like a hard stretch, yo. So anyway, I'm not here to really like hype you guys up. I'm just here to tell you the truth, like what it takes to become a diamond in 4 months. Well, first of all, I just want to give thank you to Mentor Jericho, Mentor Theron, Mentor Jen, Mentor Angel, Mentor Javi, Mentor Kami, and all the Sky team. It's a privilege to be here to inspire you guys. To be honest, when I first started around 4 months ago, let me know if the translation is good. If I'm speaking too fast, just let me know. When I first started, uh, I didn't even read. I didn't even want to speak. I didn't even like thought I could inspire. I was just wanted to get out of my situation. So I will tell you the whole story, how I got started and everything. I'm gonna be like quick, like 15 to 20 minutes, right? Because yeah, I got a lot some things planned out as well. But when I first started, I didn't really. I'm just gonna connect my iPhone real quick. I was a lost guy, just wanting to make money from, like wherever we are. So just in the iMac. Actually, let me just connect my phone. So we're gonna go right in. I'll just go with my phone. So I started just because I was struggling for groceries. I started just because I was struggling financially. I wanted to make ends meet. My mom is paying my rent, so it's kind of embarrassing. um, Give me a second. There you go. Thank you for the. Do you guys see my screen? Yes. Hold on, guys. Do you guys see my screen? No, no, right? You guys see my screen? Yes. This one, yes. Okay, perfect. No. So this one, I play. Sorry, guys. Let me just try to connect it. There you go. Finally, I'm just connecting it. Give me 1 second. I promise this is a good one. So, where are you guys from? While connecting, where are you guys from? It's gonna be very inspiring for you guys, like what you will see in the next 1 minute, right? So this guy we called up, he said, "Bro, how are things with you, man? I'm worried." So first things first, I wanted to tell you guys is always follow up with your friends. Make sure they're okay in life. How have you been? What are you up to? I told him, bro, I'm kind of lost. I'm trying to fitness coaching. Yeah, bro, I'm just making ends meet, paycheck to paycheck. So you will see this picture because this was real me 4 months ago, right? It's like February 10. Damn, tables have turned. Damn. So anyway, I started like around October 10. See, I'm just a regular star. Like I felt like I achieved something already, right? So it's not really where you are right now, but it's about your determination where you want to be. So I'm just like a regular dude, guys. Like, trust me, you guys will see it first. Okay, so I was like, okay, so this guy, Charles, I was fitness coaching him. You guys know how much I charge for a fitness coach? $100 for 1 month. And this guy asked me anything every day. He calls me, bro, I need to have my workout survive. So I'm like, just sick of it already. So, and this was the time that I was like, I don't want to fitness coach anymore. I don't want to deal with people. I just want to trade. Okay. But these guys, these are my homies. These are the first people I introduced it to because I joined like around October 9, the day after my grocery stuff. Okay. So Jericho's like, bro, I know it's your first day, but you gotta give me your 10 people tomorrow. I'm like, bro, I just started yesterday. I don't even know how this product works. Bro, I will help you get paid so you don't worry about groceries. So I'm like, fuck. Now I gotta do it. He mentioned the grocery. I'm like, damn, bro, you just hit me right in the heart. So I brought my guys. This guy Angelo, he was very skeptical. He hated me because in my previous company, he felt like I scammed him. Like it was selling vitamins. So he was like, bro, I'm just gonna listen. I don't really trust this anymore. I'm done with this. But for you, I'm gonna listen. So when he heard in the presentation that it was all about trading, he's like, wow, I think I'm interested. So like, damn, thank you, Mentor Jericho. You did the work for me. So this guy, Owen, he's like a university student. It was the first day I joined B. Jericho was like, bro, just give me your top 10. So I was like, I know this Owen guy. He was from my previous company too. Um, I told him, bro, how are you, bro? I wanted to go to university next year with you. What's your school? So in short, I didn't even like talk to him about a business. But anyway, bro, anyway, I got something big going on, making money as a student. Could you come check it tomorrow? She's like, yeah, sure, bro. But he didn't know it's trading. So it's like, this guy doesn't even have work. So he said he was broke. But I'm like, okay, just hear me out, bro. Trust me. I don't want to just embarrass my mentor. So in short, the first thing I want to teach about this, I have 4 things to teach about, is just listen to what your mentor says. I wouldn't be Diamond if I didn't listen to Mentor Angel, and Mentor Jen, Mentor Theron, Mentor Jericho. If he's telling you to do something, just do it and don't complain, because they got the results and you don't have it. So anyway, the reason why I asked this is this guy joined Angelo, and this is the Owen joined. So the others, not really, right? So they're still struggling. So now Angelo is our newest Ruby, and Owen is an Emerald, Esmeralda for 2 months. So the first people who see the vision will come to the top with you. Trust me on that. If they don't, it's not your loss. So if you feel negative because they feel down, it's their loss. Okay, so don't feel bad about yourself. It's not like, bro, I don't think it's for me. No, you're a businessman. It's meant that 50% will say no, or 60%, but there's still people who will say yes. That's where you should focus. So anyway, I reached consultant after them signing up, right? So I reached consultant after my first PGP. I'm gonna tell you very raw. Okay, by the way, before that though, before that, please tag me on my Instagram, Justin Macalina, for my marketing. I'm gonna get more people in my team. So there's a mentor named Mentor Jen, right? So I was like, mentor, yo, you guys see my full message. It's like, you guys see everything now. Are you guys learning though? Are you guys learning? Please type C. There you go. Please type C if you're learning. If no, yeah, I don't know the word. So anyway, I joined around October 10, right? So I was like, whoa, mentor, thanks for the follow. I'll make B known in Canada. I just reached consultant. And trust me, how my words become into existence. I like the way you talk. So inspired by you, how you grade from scratch. Anyway, I'll be back to grinding. So anyway, she said, I've only been here 3 days. I hit my consultant in 2 days, aiming Sapphire next week. She's like, I think you can get Sapphire done by the weekend. Dude, I just got here. I'm like, bro, why you pressuring me right like that, right? So I was like, okay, I just didn't reply because I was like, I can't commit. But I just kept her word though. I just kept her word. Like, don't get me wrong. So anyway, I did consultant in 2 days, and then I became Sapphire in 1 week. So in short, guys, just work hard. Because trust me, like at the end of the day, who's gonna be withdrawing the checks? It's you. It's me, right? So anyway, I reached Sapphire. My mom was paying for my rent. She's like, I don't really, it's a bad decision you joined the company again. You know, like you're probably wasting your time. But it's because I didn't have the results. She was very negative when I joined here. So when I made money, I wanted to prove her wrong, right? So I was like, Mom, I can go to your city, right? Because we don't live together. So I saw my dad struggling for groceries. Like, this is very raw, right? I was like, Dad, are you just lazy to take out the garbage cans? I was like, no, son. You've been struggling for 2 months in rent and we have to pay for it. That's why I need to do this so that I can help you out. So that really shed me to my tears, because shed me to my tears at that moment, because I was like, I felt like just like not helping my parents is like, it's like a bad feeling, right? So anyway, I told myself, damn, Sapphire is not really enough. Like $3,000. Damn, let's make it up to more. What's the next rank? So I wanted to tell you guys, I joined like mid-cycle. I only have 2 weeks left. So my first week was Sapphire. And what's the next rank? It's ruby. Do you guys know the difference of the volume? It's 4,000 for sapphire left and right. And for ruby, it's 14,000 points left and right. So it's like, damn it, I don't want to think anymore. I'm just going to hit it. Oh, shoot, sorry. So, there's this girl. Her name is Michaela. I was just a sapphire at that time. I always have this. Like, you guys will see this from me first. I'm not a ruby yet. I'm just a sapphire. She said, we can create massive results if no one's gonna lead by example. And that hit me because I told Mentor Jen, I'm gonna be known in Canada. So if I don't become ruby, nobody will see it's possible. The second tip for you guys is that leadership is about leading from the front. Leading from the front, showing what is possible in your team. The first one, right? Listen to your mentors. Second, lead from the front. So anyway, I just kept looking at it, and then I basically got it. It's because I didn't care how much work it takes, right? Many people will say, bro, I have work. Okay, bro, I have work. Okay. So I was like, yep, I work too, bro. I work too. Trust me. If you want it, you'll do it. This was me mostly 2 months, my first 2 months. First, ruby to emerald. So when I reach emerald, I'm like, because I had the debt of like 30K US dollars in total with my girlfriend's credit. So I just kept grinding. Many people want the prize, but they don't want the grind. Many people want the fame or the result or the title, but they don't want the process. You guys people like to complain more than the work itself. Like, I just posted this now, but nobody sees me when I was grinding, when I was on my way to the top. Right? But I didn't care because I have the dream to do it. So I quit my job like 2 months ago, but this was like November, right? I'm running for emerald. So going back, that's my ruby journey, right? But for you to really have emerald, I really believe that you need to have events. So for me, I told my team, bro, I'm gonna bring people, my mentors here, and we gotta pack it up. So if there's events, you gotta pack it up. If your team doesn't want to bring, push them, but if not, prove them wrong. Like, bring a lot of people. This was my second event. I only have my leaders, Angelo and Owen. We brought it up to 45. Trust me, this is my last 10 minutes, but you guys gotta hear this out. So I just kept working. And to be honest with you, when I saw this message, Mentor Jen, she's my favorite mentor. She's a great leader and a savage. Oh, no, wrong. So when I reach emerald, actually, what I really wanted to say is, once I reach emerald, I thought I made it, because I was making $3,000 per month at my job, and then I was like, wow, emerald, 13,000 USD. I think I'm good, right? But not until I met this guy, Patron, Senior, Patron Ivan. So he inspired me. You know, like, we were just swimming in the Cartagena, you know. He told me, what does it take to become a diamond? You know, like, bro, he told me there's like massive desire, massive consistency. I just got inspired. He makes 1 million a month and he's only 34. I'm turning 30 soon. Right? So that's what fired me up. And that's why, if there's conventions, if there's events, make sure you need to be there, because that's where your vision will be stretched. Dude, this guy makes 1 million and he's just a regular dude. Like, why can't I do more? So that's where I became hungry to become diamond. I'm on my last topic, but that's where I aimed to become diamond, and I told myself, I don't want to go to Dubai and not become a diamond in front of him. I want that whatever he taught me, I'll make sure that I have results, that I have new results, so I can thank him, right? By the way, I know this is possible, but this is always my wallpaper. Make it happen. Shock everyone. Shock yourself. The mission is personal. So I always remind that, right? So anyway, yep. I know you guys see it already, but yeah. So in the next 3 months, oh chill. But yeah, in the next 3 to 4 months, we're gonna make a 90-day run as well. You know, I'm just gonna chill in Mexico for a bit and then back to the 90-day run. It's always just like that, right? 90-day run. You can't just be grinding for 1 week and then off in the next week. Like you cannot create momentum in there. So there you go. I'm gonna be the second presidential. There, chill, chill. So anyway, yeah, I reached diamond. Oh, and the last part. Listo, vamos. Listo. These are the ranks I created in the past 2 months. So the red is ruby. I have one more emerald. Her name is Glyza, right? But I've created two Owen and Glyza for emerald and the new rubies. So the last topic is helping downlines get to the top as well. It's boring if you're the only one succeeding. The blue and the purple are the Saphiros. Okay? But my favorite line that my mentors always taught me, Mentor Jen, Mentor Angel, Mentor Teron, is you always have to stay at the bottom. If your leaders are not moving, find a new one because you cannot really slow down just because your team is not producing. At the end of the day, your business should not slow down just because they're not moving. So hope you guys got inspired. Thank you for the privilege to be here, and there's gonna be more to come. More power to Skyper, Sky team. Power. I want to pass it back to our amazing host, Lian. Soon to be
Thank
Ruby.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know. I was thinking last night, I was telling my team, do I call Justin mentor now? Because he's like about to hit presidential diamond, and kid you not, we were all in a cabin back in Winnipeg, and we all were talking about our goals for 2024. And I did not know he was going to make it happen this month. It hasn't even been, I believe, a month since we've seen each other. So I'm very, very proud to be one of his downlines, and very proud to become one of his rubies, diamonds, and more in the future. But before we end today's meeting, I hope you guys are learning a lot from these mentors, and I hope you guys take that and apply it. I would like to introduce our very own presidential diamond from Vancouver, Mr. Angel Carmona. He's a very inspiring man to me. It took me, I was on a vacation when I started listening to his book. And I told him, okay, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. He called me the other day. He's like, have you finished my book yet? I was like, yes, mentor. He's like, what's your favorite part? I said, it's because you are very inspirational. Even when you were little, you rose to the top and you prove everybody wrong. And I said, that's who I want to be in the future, proving everybody wrong. And that's why it was a 3-hour book and I finished it right away. And I said, I wanted to ask him, mentor, when's your next book gonna come up? When's the next book? But we were all focused on our run. So I'd like to welcome our mentor all the way from Vancouver, and mentor Angel, take it over.
Thank you so much, Leanne. Can you guys hear me okay? Yes? Okay, perfect. Well, first and foremost, thank you, Leanne, for doing a phenomenal job opening up the call today. I know you are just a stone's throw away from achieving Ruby. You'll be the next Ruby in the team, so I'm excited for your success. Thank you, Spike. It's 2 in the morning in the Philippines, almost 3 in the morning in the Philippines, and he's up making the sacrifice. So drop some 2s in the chat for Spite for, staying up to sacrifice for us and tell his story, how he achieved Ruby in his third cycle. Okay. So, and last but not least, man, Justin, my brother, I'm so excited for you. I feel like just yesterday we were in Cartagena on the private island and talking about you becoming a diamond. And now it makes me so happy to have you to be soon our next presidential diamond here, inspiring the world and basically being the first diamond in B in 2024. One down, we got 9 more to go this year. Who is it going to be? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? All right. So let's get the call started. We're not going to be long, but here's what I'm going to tell you. If you have people on your team and they are not on the call, get them on right now. Send them a message. Get on. Angel is training. We're about to have $100,000 a month conversation. If you don't want to make $50,000 to $100,000 a month, you do not have to be on. You can get off right now. Thank you for your assistance. I'll give you guys 10 seconds. You can get off if you don't want to learn how to make $50,000 to $100,000 a month. Send out any messages. There's 278 people on the call. We need to get this call over 300. Get your people on. For those of you who don't know my story, I've been doing this for 13 years now. My wife and I have done tens of millions of dollars in sales and earned millions of dollars. We've been a part of Sky Team now for 7 months, and we're approaching the $500,000 in income, in earned income. And I want to share with you this conversation, a leadership conversation that's going to impact you in a way that is not just going to grow your income, but it's going to stretch your vision and your mindset. This conversation that we're about to have, you don't want to just listen to it by yourself. You want your team on this call. You want them to think as big as you're thinking. You want them to see the vision as big as you're about to see it right now. So over the next 30 minutes, I'm going to share with you how last cycle our team was paid out approximately $500,000. How last cycle we promoted more than 40 consultants, more than 25 sapphires, 5 rubies, 3 emeralds, and 1 diamond. So if you're ready for me to start this $100,000 a month conversation, type 100 in the chat. Type 100 in the chat if you're ready. Okay, here I go. Keep inviting. Keep inviting. I'm telling you, you do not want to miss this conversation. I have a question for you as we get started. The word dream, when you think of the word dream, what country do you associate the word dream? People say the Philippine dream? Do people say the Colombian dream? Do people say the Canadian dream? The Dubai dream? What country do you associate the word dream? There's only one country, and that's the American dream. Everybody wants to live the American dream. You don't see people risking their lives on boats, walking through the desert, sacrificing, leaving everything behind for any other country than the American dream. Okay? Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. This is the topic. This is the name, the title of my training today is the power of a global business. The power of a global business. Here's one thing that you don't know about the American dream. Here's one thing you don't know about America, because a lot of you are all over the world. You don't live there, so you don't know these stats. You don't know these statistics. Over 70% of all the millionaires in the United States are immigrants. Over 70% of all the millionaires in the United States are immigrants. How is that possible? Americans living in America do not take advantage or pursue the American dream. They're not chasing the American dream. But immigrants from all over the country that sacrifice and risk their entire lives to get to America, to live the American dream, now there's more immigrants that are millionaires than Americans that are millionaires in America. Over 70%. For two reasons. One is hunger. Write this down. I hope you're taking notes. This is going to change your life and your business. Where people lack opportunity, they excel in hunger. Where there's the less opportunity that they have, the more hungry people are. So here's what I want you to understand. The second reason that there are more immigrant millionaires in America is because they have a point of reference. They come from a country that lacks opportunity. The reason Justin hit diamond his third cycle, he's made over $100,000 in 3.5 cycles, because in his old company, he was making like $300 to $500 a month or something like that. So his point of reference was like, wow, I was working so hard here. I'm getting paid so well. I'm going to work even harder here. I'm going to focus even more here. My point of reference, the reason that Jen and I hit diamond our first cycle, presidential, the fourth cycle, because when we came from our previous company, our mindset was, wow, only 2 lines? We come from a company where we had to do 6 lines minimum to hit diamond. We had to do 6 lines. So they told us build 12 because 6 lines are going to quit. So we had 12 lines. So we come here with a point of reference and we see, wow, you can make all this money with only 2 lines? We have a point of reference from our previous company that when you hit diamond, you don't make any money. Now they allow you to make more money. Here you hit diamond, you make a minimum of 35,000 US. Over there you hit diamond and it was like, oh, now you can make money. Go out there and make more money. So why am I telling you this? I'm going to put it all together. When you first look at a map, the first thing you identify is where you are. Where are you located? On the journey to success, you need to identify where are you? Where is your business? Where is your income? Where is your mindset? Where is your vision? You need to check where you are. And physically, where are you right now? Are you in Colombia? Are you in Europe? Are you in the Philippines? Why am I bringing this up? Because the richest country in the world is America. And every single one of you knows someone that has people in America. So just because you're living in a country does not mean you cannot have a global business. You need to work locally, but think globally. The reason that in the last 7 months, every single month, we have promoted at least one emerald or one diamond. Every cycle, one emerald, one diamond consistently. This cycle, we're going to promote more emeralds and we're going to promote more diamonds. This cycle right here, cycle 50. How is this possible? It's very simple. This is our secret. This is our system. Type a number 7 in the chat if you want me to tell you what our secret is. This is how. Let me ask you a question. If you have a business that opens 9 to 5 and you have a business that's 24/7 like McDonald's, there's some restaurants that are open 9 to 5, 9 to 9. But there are some restaurants that are open 24/7 like McDonald's. Which one has makes more money? The 24/7 or the 9 to 9? Type in the chat. Which business has the most income, the most revenue? 24 hours. That's right, Rico. So this is how our business is set up. We started building locally. We hit diamond with Canada and US. Because people in the US have money, but they don't have hunger. In the moment we created the story, our first cycle, that we hit diamond our first cycle, we expanded globally with that story. And we went and got people in the Philippines, in Colombia, in Guam, New Zealand, Australia, Japan, Germany, that have the hunger, that they want the American dream, but they don't want to leave their country. So now we have the combination of people with money and people with hunger. You need both in order to explode your business. But guess what? The Philippines is a 13-hour or 15-hour difference from where we're at here in America. 12 to 15 hours, depending where in America you're at. So when we're sleeping, Spike and Rico in the Philippines are going, and Mika, they're grinding. Then when they're going to sleep, we're waking up here in America. Same thing with Australia and New Zealand and Europe. Our business is working 24/7. And everybody is asking in the Philippines, in New Zealand, in Europe, who do you know in Canada and the US? And all our team here in the US and in Canada, we're asking, who do you know in the Philippines? Who do you know in Australia and Japan? Who do you know in Europe? So our business has a bounce back effect. From North America, people with money, there's some immigrants here that have the hunger. Jericho is an immigrant, right? Justin, immigrant, living in Canada, in North America. See how we're thinking? We did our story in the first cycle to have the story. That's why it's important when you bring somebody in new that you do not let your experience cloud their vision. If you didn't have a great success story your first cycle, it's okay. Create it with a new person that you bring in. See, here's one thing I learned as a professional after 13 years. When you first get started in your industry, you have no success, so you use your upline story. Then, when you become successful, you use your story. But then when you become really successful, you use your team story. I no longer talk about me and Jen making 50 to 100,000 a month. I only talk about, oh yeah, Jericho, he's almost at 200,000. He just joined 6 months ago. Justin and AJ, 100,000. They just joined 3.5, 4 months ago. Arlevia, 24-hour. She did Sapphire in 6 hours, $3,400. Florian, 1 hour Sapphire, $2,500. I don't talk about us anymore. We talk about our team. That's where you want to get to a place where you don't have to talk about your success. You want to get to a place where your business is running 24/7 and you have so much success that you talk about their success. Diana, I'm telling you right now how we do it. This is how we do it so fast. We have a 24-hour business that has people with money in North America. Every single one of you know people in the US and Canada. Our culture is 90% of our people sign up with SageMaster Bundle 4, $17.99. Maybe in Colombia and the Philippines, it'll be harder to find those people, but you find people with hunger, and those people with hunger know people over here in the States and in Canada that have the money. Write this down. If you know everybody in your team is not big enough. If you know all the people in your team is not big enough. Work locally, think globally. Talk globally. See the vision globally. Some of you, your team is so small, you know everybody, you know what everybody's doing. I don't even know the emeralds that we just promoted. I never met them before. Type a number 2 in the chat if you want a business where you're promoting emeralds that you never even met. Type a number 2 in the chat. Everybody will love this business. Everybody will have to have the kind of business that we have. Last month, last cycle that just finished, our team did about 500,000 in volume, 500,000 in volume. And if we were not going to Dubai this cycle, we will hit Royal Diamond this cycle. But when we come back from Dubai, the following cycle, best believe we're going to go Royal Diamond. But guess what? We have a team in Dubai. There's some people in Dubai on the call right now. And guess what we tell them? Who do you know in the US? Who do you know in Canada? These people have the money, but people in Dubai have the hunger. Guys, we're always thinking expansion. The company Jen and I just came from, our previous company, they just sold the Europe division, they sold their Asia division, and they sold their Latin America division to 3 different other network marketing companies. They sold to their divisions, retracting. While we're expanding, they are retracting. You know what I love? When I sign somebody up and they ask me, can we do business in Vietnam? Can we do business in Italy? Can we do business in Dominican Republic? Can we do business in Colombia? I love those kind of people when they come in and they're thinking big like that. While our previous company, they told us, they promised us, oh, one day we're going to launch the Philippines. We're going to launch the Philippines. They lied to us for 10 years. That was our point of reference. That was our vantage point. But now we come here and they say, you want to open up the Philippines? Open it up. That is the power of having a digital global business with no restrictions. In the beginning, you have to build with who you can until one day you get to a position where you build with whoever you want. Build with who you can until you can build with who you want. In the beginning, for Jen and I to hit diamond, we had to sign up whoever we had, whoever we could. We signed up her mom and my mom just to hit diamond. But today, every morning, Jen and I wake up, people messaging us. Hi, I'm a leader. Hey, I'm in this company. Hey, I want to sign up with you. Now we get to pick and choose who we work with, who we invest our time with. We ask them, what country are you in? We got people in Africa hitting us up because this is what we envision. Javi and Cami, when they started their team, they named it Sky Team Mundial, which it translates to Sky Team Global, because they had a vision to have a global business. And now because we're a part of their business is global. They brought in one couple, Jen and I, and expanded out of Colombia into 20-something countries that our business in right now. When are you going to expand? You know why you want to expand out of your country? Let me teach you something. I learned this from a guy that made over $100 million in this industry. He said one day he was building in Miami. And Hurricane Andrew, for those of you that are older people, you know what happened with Hurricane Andrew. It completely wiped out Miami. There was no lights. It destroyed Miami, Florida. That's where I'm from. This is my mentor telling a story. He was in Amway in the 80s. Hurricane Andrew destroyed Miami, Florida, and it also destroyed his business. But because he had a global vision, his business was going in Thailand, in Vietnam, and in other countries. It did not affect him. His business kept going, and everybody else, they crashed their business and they never recovered. It still can happen today. It may not be a hurricane, but it could be a distraction like a holiday. Let me give you an example. Tomorrow, there's the Super Bowl in the United States. The entire United States is distracted. They're all focused, oh my God, who's going to win the Super Bowl for American football? But guess what? In Canada, there's no Super Bowl. In the Philippines, there's no Super Bowl. In Dubai, there's no Super Bowl. In Europe, there's no Super Bowl. In Japan, in New Zealand, in Australia, there's no Super Bowl. Our business is not going to miss a beat. It's going to continue to build more and more volume. When it is Thanksgiving in the US, there's not Thanksgiving in Canada. When it's Thanksgiving in Canada, there's no Thanksgiving in the US. "24/7 business." Everybody celebrates Christmas? No. Muslim people don't celebrate Christmas. We have Muslims in our team in Dubai. We have people on our team that don't celebrate Christmas. So during Christmas, they're doing presentations. 90% of our team are Filipinos. There's not only Filipinos in the Philippines. That is our what we call our niche market. What is your niche market? Is it Colombians? Is it Spanish people? Is it Asian people? Is it Paraguay, Uruguay? Is it Guatemala? What is your niche market? There are those people all over the world. Is it Mexicans? We focus on Filipinos all over the world. Who do you know that's Filipino all over the world? Who do you know that's Colombian all over the world? Who do you know that's Mexican all over the world? This is how we build our team. We started off locally with the vision globally. Write this down. It is easier to go from 1,000 customers to 100,000 customers than it is to go from 0 customers to 1,000 customers. Or let me rephrase that. It is harder to go from 0 customers to 1,000 customers than it is to go from 1,000 customers to 100,000 customers. We have a Facebook group for our team where we post our trading results. It took us almost 2 years to get that account to 1,000 Facebook group members. But guess what? If you're in my team, type in the chat how many group members we have in the last 6 months. It took us 2 years to get to 1,000 Facebook group members. Type in the chat right now, if you're my team, how many group members we have in our Facebook group right now. Over 6,000 in 6 months. That is proof that it is harder to go from 0 to 1,000 than it is from 1,000 to 100,000. This industry, network marketing, does $180 billion a year. There are 250,000 people that join a network marketing company every single week around the world, different companies, 250,000 people. How many of those people are going to join your team? How much of the $180 billion do you want to come to be and to your team? Ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing easier than saying words, but there's nothing harder than living them. There is nothing easier than saying words, but there's nothing harder than living them. You can say you want a global business. You can say you want to make $50,000 to $100,000 a month. You can say you want to pop emeralds and diamonds every cycle. You can say you want to do hundreds of thousands in volume. But what are your actions? What is your schedule? Yeah, last month, last cycle, Jen and I did well for ourselves. We did very well. But guess what? After this call, I have 3 meetings set up already. What about you? What's your schedule? Some of you on this call say you want to hit diamond, but you fell short of consultant by 200, 500, 600 volume. You didn't do all month what you had to do all cycle to achieve your rank. What is your schedule like? We don't just talk this. We put our money where our mouth is. We invest our time. We have our schedule planned out. We have 5 events to do this month. We're traveling. We're doing an event in Vancouver. We're doing an event in Toronto. We have meeting after meeting, presentation, Zoom call after Zoom call. Or are you going to be distracted like 95% of people watching the Super Bowl? Are you going to take the weekend off because it's Saturday and the cycle just finished? No, my goal is to hit Sapphire today, first day. And by the first end of the week, I want to be Emerald already. That is our goal. I'm already identifying who's going Emerald and Diamond this cycle in my team. You're asking me, how do we do it? How do we have success? Success loves speed. The key to this business is speed and exposure. I never write in my calendar, oh, I'm taking this day off. Never. Because organically, you're going to have off days. You're going to have a day where you have your schedule packed and everything cancels. And there's going to be some days where you have your schedule empty and then all these people follow up with you and now you're busy. So why put in the calendar an off day? All of you have the calendar. Oh, this is my birthday. This is what I'm going to do for my birthday. Oh, this is what I'm doing for Valentine's. This is what I'm doing for summer. This is what I'm doing for Christmas. But what do you have in your calendar for your business? What do you have? When are you doing an event in your city? When are you going to declare that you're doing global expansion? When are you going to post on social media? Who do I know in the USA? Who knows somebody in the USA? We need to talk ASAP. We are pre-launching the USA. Yes, we have rubies and emeralds in the USA right now, but you don't. So you can pre-launch the USA. You can say, oh, I'm pre-launching. Our team is pre-launching right now. We're looking for leaders to help us expand. Do it with posture. Do it with conviction. There's like 30 diamonds. There's like 30 diamonds and above in Colombia right now. But I just signed up my friend and new business partner, John Paul. I think he's on the call right now. He lives in Bogota. I told him, John Paul, you're going to be the face of Colombia. You're going to be the face of Bogota. Colombia has been in business for 4 years. Ivan, Javi, Cami, Luis Fernando, they all live there. So many royal diamonds. But I don't care. I'm launching my team in Colombia. I'm looking for leaders to help us expand. I did not let my experience cloud his vision. I didn't say, oh no, Colombia's full. There's too many diamonds there. No, there's 50 million people in Colombia. Be Globally only has 300,000 active members. I'm telling you, this was going to be $100,000 a month conversation. It may not be for some of you, but this is how I think, and this is how I talk, and this is how I work. There's opportunities. There's no such thing as saturation. We are always in continuous expansion mode. We are always growing. We are always looking for leaders to help us expand. I'm sure that John Paul knows somebody that knows somebody in America that you don't know. Everybody knows somebody. We're all 6 degrees of separation. We're going to talk to everybody, and everybody will eventually join. But will they join your team or my team? Will they join your team or Javi and Cami? Whose team are they going to join? Your diamond, your Upline Royal Diamond? B has been in Colombia for 4 years. John Paul told me nobody ever showed me B. In 4 years, nobody did a presentation. He has 15 years experience in network marketing. 15 years, and nobody showed him B. But too many people are doing B in Colombia. How? Nobody showed him. He lived there his whole life. Top leader. Had 5,000 members in his last company. But nobody talked to him. In Colombia, where the #1 earners are, where the most diamonds and royal diamonds over the last 4 years. But me, in Canada, I reached out to him. And now he signed up. And now he's going to be one of the next diamonds in Colombia. Work locally, think globally. Do what you can to build your story. If you have already passed your first cycle, get somebody in and create a story with them and use their story. When people ask you, how much money have you made? I'm not going to tell you how much money I made, but let me tell you what one of my team members made. I no longer have to talk about my success. I talk about my team now. So I know you guys are busy. I know you guys want to get back to the weekend. I get it. It's Saturday. I'm not going to continue to talk. I'm not going to continue to talk because you guys want to, some of you want to get back to work. Some of you want to get back to partying. You're like, oh, Angel, hurry up and finish. I know this. But I can tell when somebody's serious and when somebody's hungry. Look at Spike, 4 in the morning in the Philippines right now. He's on this call. There are other people that we have in the Philippines that are sleeping right now because they value sleep more than success. The average person in the Philippines makes less than $300 a month. But Spike and Mika just made more in 1 month than the average person in the Philippines will make all year. And they're on this call. They can be sleeping, they can be relaxing. But it's choices, ladies and gentlemen. The choices you make will eventually make you. You know, here's what I'm going to leave you with. This is how I'm going to close this call. You're welcome. You're welcome. The reason you're frustrated in your business is because you keep trying to turn a 2 into a 10. Stop trying to recruit a 1, a 2, or a 3 and turn them into 8, 9, or 10. That will frustrate you and it will drain you of your energy. Spike and Mika, they're a 10. We did not have to make them a 10. They already had work ethic. They had the business owner mindset. And guess what? They attracted other 10s. They recruited Rico, who's a sapphire with experience and also is going to become the next Ruby. But you grab somebody who has a job, never owned a business before, and you try to force them to become a 10. A 1, 2, or 3 could maybe become a 5, 6, right? 4, 5, or 6. If you recruit a 6, 7, or 8, maybe you can then turn them into a 2. Because this vehicle can help you do that. The system that we have in place, you're in the right timing with the right company. You have the best compensation plan, the best products. John Paul signed up in another company 1 week ago. He was using the product. He lost $500. He signed up with B yesterday, used the products for 1 day with shift, copy, paste, and he made $100. So you have the leadership, all the stories, the documentation from 1,000 a month consultants all the way up to $1 million a month royal ambassadors. You have everything you need to succeed. You just have to show up, commit, and make the decision that you're going to do whatever you have to do, whatever it takes to succeed. You heard what Spike said in the chat. Long-term commitment is key. Long-term vision. So, guys, that's all my training for today. I have meetings to do, and I'm just excited to see who's going to hit diamond next. I'm excited to see who's going to expand into North America, who's going to have that global vision. Thank you, Diana, for turning on your camera. Spike, Oliver, Angelica, Yvonne, Rafa, Adolfo, Viviana, Andrés, Soraya, Daniela, Alex, Camilo, Jen, Arlivia, Kimberly. Congrats on being top enroller. Oh, that's another thing. We had 13 people on our team on the top enroller charts. 13 out of the 30 people on the charts right now are on our team. Not including Javi's team, just from our team down. Jonathan, what's up, bro? Luis Gabriel, Carlos, Gina, Javier Castellanos, Rafa, Mari, Marta, Sofía, Francisco, Ana, Elizabeth, Ana Patino, ¿cómo estás? Edward, J. Rich, what's up, bro? Carlos, Catalina, Irene, Diana, Bernardino, guys, Jessica, Adolfo, gracias por poner la cámara. Thank you, all of you. John Paul, I see you, bro. We got that meeting soon. Let's get to work. Puma, saludos. Carlos, Johan. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be our biggest cycle. This will be our biggest cycle. Let's get to work. I hope that I added value to you guys. And I will see you guys on the top enroller charts. And remember, dream big. Where are you in your business? Who do you know in the US that has the money? Who do you know in third world countries that has the hunger? And who do you know in North America and in the third world countries that has both? Hunger and the money. That's the deadly combination. All right. So, guys, Luz, Diana, Lefrey, Angel, see you guys. Thank you so much. Leanne, you can close out the call. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Mentor Angel. For everybody that's still on this call, make sure to apply everything that you learned today, and let's make this cycle big. Hit your ranks. Put a 7 for people who want to rank up this cycle, and let's get those goals started. Let's get Mr. Spike to diamond or emerald in these next 2 months. Mentor Justin to presidential. Mentor Javi, Mentor Jen, Mentor Angel to Royal. Let's keep going and let's keep pushing. Thank you guys, everyone, for making time for this training today. And I hope you guys got inspired and have a good day.